The following gaming talk show is brought to you with as many gaming interruptions as possible by One Life to Play.
Get smoked like that blood.
All right, what's happening? I'm Larry Brass. This is One Life to Play.
I'm P90. Welcome back.
This has been a 2-week hiatus that we've been on. A little mini vacation, but
Cheers.
We're back. Cheers to that. 2 weeks. Bam.
Well, why is yours different than mine's?
Well, it's because I'm tall. I'm long,
And I'm short and thick. So
yeah. So I get the long neck. That's why.
and I got the thick neck.
But we're both Heinekens.
We Heine man.
But we're just like we're both gamers, right?
We're both gamers.
Both gamers. So
Yes,
we've been
cheers
playing
to
some
that.
games. Yeah. So that's what we do. We play video games. We talk about video games. We talk about all sorts of stuff too while we're doing that. That's what we give you here on One Life to Play Live. You can check out our YouTube channel for all our gameplay videos, which we will be getting some more up pretty soon. We have been going through a couple of equipment changes, upgrading some equipment, doing some new things with our website. You can check that out at onelifetoplay.com. But you can always stick with us on Twitter and Facebook. All you got to do is search for One Life to Play. Where else can they find us, P90?
You'll find us on Steam. Join that community as well.
That's it. Bam, right there.
Just search One Life to Play. Join the fan club. Join the base.
And then you can always subscribe and comment, rate, and download all of our content on iTunes. And when I mean all of our content, I'm talking about our video content. That's One Life to Play Live. Some gameplay that we do put out there on iTunes too. And that's one of the few things that you'll ever find from a gaming a web series or website is gameplay on iTunes. That's what we do put out, and we'll be putting a whole lot more of that out soon. But we also have our audio podcast, Get the Effing Phone.
Pick it up.
Folks over there, Jace, Joker, Silent, Sin, and Silent Rage. And they got a new guy out there, Rich Sweet. So he's on the latest podcast that you can catch tomorrow morning, debuting over on onelifetoplay.com. And, oh yeah, there's...
Did we get that SoundCloud started?
No, SoundCloud isn't up yet. We wanted to do a little bit more integration with SoundCloud on our website, so we'll be adding all that in the near future. But the website has been, slightly revamped a bit. We're getting all of our content loaded now, so it may be kind of bare bones over there right now, but a lot of our past content and, fairly new content will be pushed out to our website in the very near future. So
It was a fairly late spring cleanup, but
I think that's what hit us. That kind of hit us. That whole
had
spring
to get it
cleanup.
done.
But I know we've gotten a chance to play some really good games over the past 2 weeks in this hiatus that we've gone through. Little vacay that we've done. So how about we go ahead and get into Around the Room? Let's do it. All right, so this is Around the Room. This is where we share with you what we've been playing over the past week, or in this case, couple of weeks. We always want to know what you guys have been playing, so you can always hit up the show. Just go ahead and email show@onelifetoplay.com. You can even email info@onelifetoplay.com. You'll find all that content on our website, or the easiest way, tell us in the chat room while you're watching the show live on twitch.tv, or let us know on Facebook and Twitter.
Download the Twitch app. You get a notification when we go live.
All that. You get the email notification. You got the chat room, whether you got a mobile device, iPhone, or iPad.
We go around.
Or any tablet. Right?
Go around and around the room.
Chat room is right down there available. LEM. behind the glass right now running the show. He's also in that chat room with you guys. And if you have anything to say, just go ahead, spill your beans, let us know what your opinion is or what you've been playing, what you want to talk about, just something that you want to hear us discuss. Let us know in the chat room. LEM will pass that along. Right, man? Right? He way out there. He giving us the thumbs up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start this off around the room. This past week, I got to say, I got a projector screen.
That's the differences you've been making it around here in the studio.
Yeah. So we do have a projector, 82-inch display going on now. So I've been getting back into Black Ops 2 with the new maps, bigger screen.
Playing Black Ops 2.
Man, you got to see the screen though. It's like
I'm gonna play Black Ops 2 on your garage.
I want to do that myself. I'm waiting for a nice day, a nice dark day where I can get out there and it's still warm outside. Like the problem we have here in Cleveland. I miss my
projector.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's good for things like that.
Going outside with it, right?
Yeah.
The biggest problem we have here in Cleveland is like it's not, really summer yet. So the spring weather is kind of getting to me, especially my sinuses. But anyway, it can be warm all day long. Nighttime hit, it's like 55 degrees out there.
You're not going outside.
I'm not going out playing no Call of Duty on the side of the garage. But I will do it when it gets warmer this summer, man. You're going to have to come check it out.
We're going to have some game parties.
So I've been playing Black Ops 2. I've also picked up from a friend of mine, got that Need for Speed Most Wanted. So I've jumped into that. That's awesome, playing a racing game on a projection screen.
Yeah, we came down. LEM had some video today.
Yeah.
He's just lounged back just like
big
eyeballs playing the game like, oh.
Yeah, LEM came down into Man Cave Studio and got a picture or some video footage of me playing some Need for Speed Most Wanted.
You come in like, what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? Couldn't even open the door.
We could probably push that to YouTube tonight then. Just give her a quick behind the scenes. We haven't put anything out recently on YouTube. Might as well put some behind the scenes out there, right?
Take some pictures, get all the walls, huh? You get all the walls yet?
Yeah, I think he got that in this footage.
That's good.
He was doing it.
Well,
He's a good cameraman anyway, so I'm sure
I'll take
got
some
the entire
snapshots.
Snapshots?
I'll take snapshots. He got the video.
Okay, so there you go. We got the footage for photos, and we got video footage as well. You can find those on our websites. But other than that, I did want to put this out to you guys, the audience, the viewers out there. Answer a question for me. With this projector screen, I've been trying to find. I've only had it for about 5 days now. I'm trying to find what game, adventure-wise, I want to get back into. So what I'm kind of my toss-up is. Do I go back and finally finish Assassin's Creed 3, or do I replay Mass Effect 3? Which three do I do?
Finish Assassin's Creed 3.
Finish Assassin's Creed?
And then you can play Mass Effect 3 all you want.
I guess so. But if I finish Assassin's Creed, and it's that good, I might play Assassin's Creed 3 all over again, too. I may never touch Mass Effect.
You have some tough decisions.
Decisions. I like decisions.
I was thinking of Mass Effect and Assassin's Creed all in one.
All together. Just blur your head all together,
yeah, it's
right?
messing me all up.
Somebody told me I should get Dead Space 3 because you're always watching a projector with the lights out. Dead Space would be a pretty good game to play. What do you think? Should I do that?
Definitely Dead Space with the Kinect.
Anybody here got Dead Space 3?
That's Kinect ready right there.
Is it? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. It's not Kinect ready. It's like
just
connectable,
then.
Connectable. Yeah, I like that one. It's connectable. Like somebody could sit there, and I guess I could sit there and just say it too, but it's not like I actually got, physical gameplay with the Kinect. I'm just talking to it. And
well, that's
I'm not gonna really do that because if I'm playing Dead Space 3, I'm likely playing it late at night. All the lights are out. I'm not gonna be yelling at my TV screen. Wife, kids here through the vents talking about reload. She's gonna go downstairs like, what are you tripping?
I want to play Batman and I can be down in the Batcave talking about computer. Bring up Joker's
Oracle, right?
Yeah, and it's just gonna be like, bring all that up.
It does say here on the other website.
Okay.
That Space 3 is Kinect ready.
It's connectable.
It's connectable.
Yeah, they don't know how it's gonna interface with all the horror and all the stuff that you're gonna see.
Yeah, it's just talking.
All that shaking around might turn your Xbox off or whatever.
See, I need Dead Space 3 to be connectable enough where, like, if I duck down and I'm gonna actually crouch in the game, so I don't get hit by the one necro thing that just swipes at me. I can duck and avoid that or something like that.
My goodness.
That's
all
the
this
connectable
time
I
learning to just play that Nintendo remote absolutely still
It's going to waste.
was worthless.
Is it worth?
That rectangle. Just
That was cool. That was
that
cool.
was like the greatest thing in the world to see that rectangle wired up remote. Like, yay! I'm gonna play games for 92 hours.
I
straight.
saw a GameCube on Craigslist that I was about to go get. It had the one controller. It had 3 games, but one of the games was why can't I remember it now? Actually, I know it had Shrek. I was thinking like that was kind of fun on GameCube, but I can't remember exactly which game it was. But it had me thinking like I should go buy this GameCube.
As long as it had Metroid
Get a
or
Wii.
See, they
Smash
have
Brothers.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you can
Wii.
just pick that up, you know.
Yeah.
Wii's backwards compatible, the white one.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Wii, but it's just like I don't know.
Why couldn't the black one be backwards compatible?
Because it was the black one. What do you think? We're gonna leave it at that?
Yeah, it was
No, no, because that was Wii U. They were trying to go with the whole.
No, there's a Wii, then there's a black Wii, then there's the Wii U.
But see, that's the reason that Sony stepped away from making the backwards compatible console that they originally debuted with, was having a backwards compatible console.
Means you had to have that hardware in the system.
No. It wasn't even about the hardware. That's what everybody's thinking. It's like it was about the hardware.
I thought it would just run an emulator.
You know what it was about?
No.
It spoiled your sales on the PlayStation Network. Every time you came out with retro games, the PS1 classics and stuff like that, if you had a backwards compatible console, what was the point of you buying anything on the store? You just had to go pick up the game on a retailer.
Right.
So if you go and take out backwards compatibility and say that if you want to play these games on your new console, you got to buy them from the store. Buy the PS1 classics. Now they're coming out with PS2 classics. Nintendo decided that's the model that they need to go for. Don't make the Wii U backwards compatible. Wii Shop, sales go up.
Well, we're going to talk about some about that stuff on sales and Xbox
Yeah,
One.
we're going to talk about that with the Xbox One. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Ellie, have you got anything for Around the Room? What have you been into?
I mean, I just been on a little mobile kick, man. I guess
Always.
Yeah.
You know what? Next time I hear from you, you need to be playing some console games.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
mobile
am.
console.
I've been out of the loop for like
He's
the
been
last.
with a big old TV in his room now, upgraded.
Can you
He's
say-
not even playing.
Can we make a song with it? Mobile Man. Mobile Man.
Something like that.
He's a mobile man. Oh.
But listen, the mobile.
Oh, man.
The mobile side.
You always
just
got
know
me.
I just know that you guys cover so much console. That mobile side is so intense. Like we're just sitting here discussing content and stuff, and I came across a game and it was perfect for P90. It's Rivals at War by Hothead Studios.
Hothead.
That's Hothead Studios.
Hothead.
Already
Okay.
downloaded.
Already making good
Already
games. I
downloaded
already know
it,
it's good.
And I shared it on my Facebook wall.
Is it iPad available?
I'm pretty much sure that it is. It could
It
be
has
on
to be,
your
man. There's making
Now,
all this
is
stuff.
Rival what?
Rival at War.
See, eventually, in Man Cave Studio, we're gonna get some equipment where we can share our iPad footage with you guys, because I know every episode I'm doing an iPad store search, so or an app store search on the iPad. So, I mean, we'll share it with you, but I'm just these games that these guys bring up.
That's by
I'm trying to pull them up right on the fly.
That's
and,
by Hothead Games.
Downloaded it. Actually, if I had my phone, I would actually
Okay, here
start
we
playing
go.
it. But
Rivals at War. Let's see if it's available. It's on the iPad.
he's charging, and this game is Well, Lou, I want you to kind of tell about the game.
I
but
mean, from what I seen, it was like
Train. Yeah, that's my nickname.
It was
Yeah.
it was like your strategy, you know, they gave you a first person point of view and an overhead point of view, so you like
seen that. It
you
was
get
nice.
to command your platoon and possibly be down on ground level.
and go down there and do you command where do you want to go and go flank over here,
Okay.
snipe and everything.
Another little one. I'll check it out and I'll let you guys know more.
This
Yeah, I'm
he
looking
looks
at this
really
one
cool
right here.
Liam.
I'm a big cartoon head, so
Yeah.
I always come across these little Toy Story game I just came across from Disney.
Yeah.
From Disney Studios.
Okay.
Toy Story
Yeah,
Smash
you
It.
saw the graphics on that, huh?
That was
Check
pretty
it out.
nice. That was
Check
pretty
it
nice.
out.
I'm gonna have the kids stealing my wife's iPad and playing that game.
Yeah. It's definitely a time waster, time consumer when
Just
they're.
what are you
back
up
there
to? What are
giving
you up to,
hell.
P? That's Toy Story.
Toy Story.
No, we better not hear you say that.
I
want to hear Call of Duty, Call
play
of
Toy
Duty,
Story. Call of
zombies,
Duty,
zombies,
Call of Duty, the new zombies.
Okay.
Call of Duty, zombies.
Okay. That's what you've been playing?
No,
News out?
no, I was.
I'm
saying,
like
the
confused.
Xbox
You just yelling shit.
video.
You're yelling shit out. Like
Just-
we were talking about Toy Story.
I was helping
You just
LEM. I was
hollering
helping.
Call of Duty.
Well, I was just
You sound like the 14-year-olds that I play with online. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of
And they
Duty.
do better than you.
No,
Yeah.
not anymore. Not
Yeah.
with the 82-inch screen.
You got 82-inch screen? No.
No, somebody was
playing better than you on my standard definition tube TV, man.
somebody was yelling the other night like you're camping, you're a camper, you can't. I'm like, so, and the dude was like arguing back with him, adult like, but it was early in the morning. It was before I was going to work and everything.
Was you the camper?
No.
Oh, you wasn't.
Kill the
No, I
camper.
wasn't the
Time
camper.
out.
I
Kill
wasn't
the
the
camper.
camper.
No,
I
I
was
would
the
have been
camper.
like, I'd be like, yes, finally somebody's saying that about me, and it's not me crying about you, camper.
But I still
that's
say,
funny.
you know what? Stop calling campers out because campers are only strategists. That's all it is. If you realize the spot is hot,
He's just
the
laying
spot is
by
hot.
a
That's
garbage.
it.
He's just laying by
Yeah,
a
but
garbage
not-
can. So every
Stop
time
running
you
by
come,
it. Then stop running that way.
around that direction. Anybody who comes around that direction is gonna get shot
Stop
and killed.
running
Now,
that way.
I do gotta give it because I've seen guys on a little edge or a little ledge or on the corner
Yep.
of the dumb stuff. I'm talking about a camper that sits camped out up
And
there.
and I think that's what we need to
in the
start.
tree, playing laser tag,
But look,
in the back of the forest.
This is what we
in
need to
between the
develop.
trees, shooting everybody. Remember that on D Money's birthday?
This is what we need to develop. Right now, we need to come up with like camper degrees because like you might be a strategist where you're getting like 25 to 30 kills, per match, and you might have camped within that match,
So
right?
those are gonna cost less
But
points.
that's what I'm saying. That wouldn't be that bad because you are still racking up kills. And if you got 30 kills by camping in one spot, then that's the other team's fault. If you got 30 kills and you were camping at one point, that means you were still moving around and you were still handling business. You know what I'm saying? But if you come out and you're camping in one spot and you come out at the end of the match and you only got 4 or 5 kills, that's some camping, cheating shit. Like you need to get up and move. Like you're gonna be 5-0 or like 6-1 or something. You know what I'm saying? You need to get up and move. You're not getting any kills. You're not being effective, and you're standing in one spot. But if you're getting 30 kills, like on the plus side of that, then camp away because you're actually using it as a strategy. That spot is hot. It's been blown up. You're the one blowing it up.
What I do like about what they've made with the new Call of Duties in the online FPS is that you camp, but you can't sit there and camp your whole game. You are actually camping. You move to a spot, camp. You move to a spot. That's a strategist.
That's it.
That's somebody that's running around and it's plotting their every move.
And if anybody want to call you out about that, then you just tell them like, stop
You
running
suck.
by me. Then if you know I'm there, stop running by me or stop me. Stop me then. That's what I say. Like if you want to call me out for camping, then stop me. You know where I'm at. If you say I'm camping, then come stop me.
You throw a flashbang at his head and shoot him.
All right, man. All right. P90, what have you been playing this past 2 weeks? What's
I
up?
got to jump in a couple matches of Call of Duty,
Okay.
and my buddy went like almost 300 and something plus kills.
Whoa. No.
On Nuketown.
No, that's hurting my head. In
on-
one match?
And on Nuketown
300?
Demolition. I don't know how it was. It was some
Was
tryhards.
it
never-
overtime? Was it an overtime match
Yeah,
too?
there's always overtime. You
Okay.
control that. We
Okay,
control
yeah.
that. We make an overtime so we
But
can get more
300?
kills.
Did you get this recorded?
No, he has it.
He's got to record
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna send it to my email.
How
He
long
needs to
was the
send
game?
that. He needs to send that like stat. We need
How
to put
long
that
was
on
the
YouTube.
game?
Oh man, I mean, it's just the
Good hour,
duration
hour
of
and a
each
half.
round, the
Oh, yeah.
maximization.
But
of
like,
each
how
round.
long is that though?
3
Like, how many
games.
overtimes has there?
Just
Well,
one
it does come to a
overtime.
draw though.
Demolition,
Like, it does come
3
to a draw at
rounds.
one point.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
At the
demolition.
end of the game, we make sure we just.
But you know,
milk it.
but-
like it'll be like 8 seconds left. The map's about to end, and we'll shoot everybody up and run and plant the bomb, and that extends.
And
to
then
30
they extend more
seconds.
time. That's what I was about to say. So exactly how
Yeah,
long
I
was
can't-
that
I
happening? You know.
can't tell you that.
Oh man,
I
I'm gonna have
can't
to
tell
see.
you that.
We're gonna have to see this match. You need to share this match. I'm
not,
calling them out. I need to see
I
this
like the
300.
Terminator. I am not the Terminator. I cannot tell you every calculation of second and minute and millisecond of the match.
All right, here's what we do.
Yeah.
We'll put it this way.
We're gonna get some footage.
We need to start a One Life to Play Gamers Hall of Fame.
Woo!
Tremendous feats. If we see some 300 plus game footage from this guy, he'll be first inductee
Thank you,
into
D2 game.
our Gamer Hall of Fame. We need to see this footage. and he'll be our first inductee.
So
what else have you been getting into?
I got to sneak and play a couple rounds of Heroes of Order and Chaos.
Okay.
I didn't get to get on the computer at all.
Really?
And play with and play League of Legends or StarCraft 2. Or PlanetSide. I wanted to play PlanetSide 2 for some reason, especially because of the new
There's a game called Sniper.
No PlanetSide?
No PlanetSide.
All those graphics over there?
Know,
I need to come over there and just kidnap that whole system.
Oh, maybe I should get PlanetSide on a projector. Just have VGA on it.
You'd be hooked. We'd have to come peel
be
you
hooked.
out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'd have to peel you out of the man cave.
Oh, I need to try World of Warcraft.
I got to play some Zombie U.
Okay.
That's real
How
funny.
are you doing
And
that? Like, what chapter? What chapter?
No chapters. Still kind of just breaking in.
Wow.
On that.
Wow.
Again, I don't have enough time to dedicate that much to playing it. There's so much stuff to do, but I've been watching Minecraft.
Again.
Watching
Yes.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm watching Minecraft.
Yes,
Kids keep
because-
telling me to play it. I'm like, no, I don't want to play it.
I wouldn't want to play Minecraft either.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to watch it though.
I'm still just not into. It seemed like a huge time waster. Like
no, I mean it depends on the creativity that you're in there. Because to get a big shout out to Maganu and Mo Agnew and them, and they're sitting over there, and I asked them what they've been playing, and her and John said they've been playing some one game that Paul's gonna cover, some 2K13 and Minecraft.
Okay.
That's where I'm guessing you've been watching the Minecraft.
Yeah.
So what have they been doing in Minecraft? Actually, like
It's building stuff, building houses, mining stuff.
Oh yeah, I came in one day and
a big what tree?
John was like, I'm like, what are you doing? He just looked at me and said, building trap doors, and that was it. Just
I don't know. I need objectives, man. I need like action.
It would be nice if
you're
we
talking
could
about action and objectives. It would be nice. What you were gonna say?
to get some action and objectives.
Okay.
What's
Well,
that?
action and objectives. That's playing State of Decay on Xbox Arcade.
Okay, new release, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it. What's going on? State of Decay.
Are we like talking in depth on this right now? Are we bringing some back shots up or something? Or are we gonna talk about that?
Tell me your time with it. You spent
I like
some
it.
time with it now.
Yeah, I like it. I mean,
So what's it all about?
you get
It's
a
zombie
you get a 2-hour trial.
arcade.
It's an arcade game on Xbox Live, and it reminds me of I wouldn't say Undead Redemption, but at a modern, almost in a modern time, like today.
Okay.
Except you don't get the Max Payne slowdown action and all that. Really, shoot 6 zombies in the head really quick, which
No
I
bullet
love.
time, nothing like that.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
get that, but that's because it's more geared on the survival.
Okay.
I don't know if
So
the
that's kinda close
multiplayer
to-
yet. It's all this is very new.
Okay.
We can't speak about game mechanics and graphics and things like that later on.
Oh, you can do it now. What's going on with it?
Well, you're basically it's like an open world. You're
Okay.
an open world. I want to say that they could have just named that game Walking Dead. They could have just said, "Hey, let me get
That
in
could have been it.
Just,
Could've
that
been
would
it.
have been the Walking Dead of all Walking Deads, damn near right there.
Okay. Wow.
That and the World War Z game that's on the computer.
Okay. I
That's
wish they
why
would. I
War
wish they
Z-
would make that War Z. I wish they would make that for console.
Yeah, it would be
I
great.
think it's console compatible.
It should
so,
be, but
yeah.
those like between those two games, they could just easily said, "Can we just buy the rights, or can we
Yeah,
mash
just make
these
it.
games together and just say it's Walking Dead or something?"
That would be nice.
I mean, I can I can find like a tree branch and use it as a weapon. I'm going around.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm looking through backpacks and I'm going in buildings. I'm always continuously scavenging. I have a backpack. If I get a bigger backpack, it holds more stuff. It's bigger on my back.
And all these items that you're carrying, do they show on?
Silencers.
Is it first person or third person?
It's third person. They don't all show on you. They're
No,
quote
okay.
unquote in the bag.
But do you
I
see your
think-
new bag? Like, do you see the bag you're holding? or
Yeah,
is it-
the bag. Yeah,
Okay,
the bag
okay, that's pretty.
gets
That's
a
pretty
little
slick.
bigger and changes.
All right, so we'll probably play some more of this later on. And actually, just a bit. All right.
Yeah, we
Okay,
could.
okay,
We're
okay.
gonna shrink down and play the game.
Yeah, I think we can get smaller.
All
I
right.
think LEM can work his magic back there and make us tiny.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny. We'll be right down here on your TV screen. So bam, we'll play some State of Decay a little later. But first, we're gonna get right into the news now that we've wrapped up around the room. If you got some games that you're interested in us playing over the week that we can discuss in our Around the Room, just let us know over on our Facebook page or hit us up on Twitter. Our Twitter ID is One Like to Play. My personal is Larry Braz, and it's just like that. And P90, you're on Twitter too, right?
Yeah, I'm P216.
All right, P216, and but you can always find all of us over at One Life to Play. So let us know what games you think we should check out if we haven't played them yet, or if it's something we should get back into because you're playing it and we can play with you. That would be awesome. So just let us know. All right, there's kind of just one piece of news that we kind of got this week it's a late breaking piece that we felt we wanted to share with you guys, and then we'll immediately get into some gameplay because that's what we're always dying to do is just play some games, right? Play some games. But that's Xbox One. I'm thinking I should just say Xbox now because I don't like the one behind it.
The one.
It's Xbox. Just Xbox. As long as if you don't say Xbox 360 and somebody just says Xbox, it must be the Xbox One.
It has to be now, right? We're not even using the old machine.
Yeah, nobody's using that old one anymore anyway. So, all right. So what they released today over on their website, Xbox Wire. Don't know why they do that if they want to say that they're going wireless. It's kind of contradictory. But anyway, so they've got up the way that game licensing will work on Xbox One. And when we're talking about game licensing, we're talking about how you purchase games.
Yes.
How you'll be able to play games.
Will you be able to buy used games?
And also sharing games.
There we go.
So all this is kind of just laid out before us, and they didn't do no big fanfare, nothing like that. E3 is next week, and they could have kind of waited till E3 to talk about this.
Let's just talk about it now.
But no, they just made a webpage.
We got too much more other stuff to talk about on E3, so let's just talk about it now.
So we'll talk about it a bit
because I think a big factor is that the people. Everybody around that's speaking about this Xbox One has gotten the fact how they labeled it your home entertainment system. Mm-hmm. So people are kind of getting itchy, and Microsoft must have seen it like, wait, this it was said earlier. If any time you're gonna switch platforms, this is the time. This is gonna be the time for them. And
as well as that,
I'm an Xbox head. And
yeah,
I'm
I know that. I'm still Sony.
I'm an Xbox
PS3,
head.
so
I like to get it.
Electronic dork.
Yeah, you just do that.
Yeah.
I'm just a
I like to get it for the family when I host a party or something.
See, I don't know about that. My PS3 works great for a party. My Apple TV works amazing for a party. I don't put it this way. You know what? I'll tell you just like this. We got together, family, friends, and I. We got together Monday night for Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
Right. My Xbox didn't turn on at any point that evening. At any point. We were all together for about 8-9 hours. At no point did the Xbox turn on. But we got the projection screen. We got the 50-inch behind it. We're playing music off the Apple TV. Like in between commercials, like during halftime, we put the cha-cha slide on the Apple TV. We're doing a cha-cha slide. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we turn on the PS3. We start playing some Injustice. We play that out. Then third quarter starts. We turn back on the DirecTV. You know, at no point did the Xbox turn on at all that night, even with the Kinect hooked up.
Because LEM wasn't here.
No,
there's no way.
But what they're trying to say is that's gonna be your center of entertainment.
It's gonna have no choice but to be.
That's gonna be your glorified remote.
But I guarantee DirecTV is not gonna have anything to do with Microsoft's console. And if that's the case, then. And I'm not gonna lose my Sunday ticket. I'm gonna be on DirecTV. DirecTV got all my channels anyway. Loyal customer already for probably more than like 10 years. Microsoft has a long way to go to start taking over some television.
Yeah, but I don't want my beautiful machine, my PlayStation 4, let's say, that awesome.
It is. I hope it looks beautiful.
Out there playing some. I don't want it streaming some damn TV shows, some Teen Mom crap. No.
Why is that a Teen Mom?
I want to be hardcore gaming in my man cave. And chilling. The Xbox One can go in and play all my.
But look, my PS3 right now is streaming some Hulu Plus. It is streaming some Netflix.
Well, there it is. That's fine. That's fine.
Your PS3 will stream Netflix and Hulu Plus through the Xbox One with touch command.
I don't need to do it through the Xbox. Why would I need to do it through the Xbox?
They said no matter it comes.
Right now
they just dominated themselves.
Right now on the PS3 on the PSN network, you can get the movie The Other Guys rented for 99 cents. It's a little awesome deal. I was just watching that. Other Guys.
Xbox One said, "I am the one and only middleman you will ever need."
So
I don't need a middleman.
My point is that they're coming out with this, and so they don't want people to switch platforms, so they kind of jump the gun. Yeah. They know that E3 they're gonna focus on they're supposed to be, and I'm throwing the quotations up. They're supposed to be focused on their gaming aspect of the Xbox One because I've yet to see it.
Well, this is the opening to focus on gaming when they talk about how you're gonna be able to buy games, share games, play games, and buy used games at that point.
So now we're back to that marketing that you were almost you kind of sidestep upon, but it does correlate to what we're talking about now.
Yeah, I was pretty close to it. I thought it was going digital only. You see, there's a disc drive on the Xbox. I still don't believe that there will be a disc drive on the PlayStation 4, but it seems to be a disc drive, and they're not going online only or digital content only on the Xbox One.
But
I do applaud them for that.
Don't do it. And I'm an Xbox.
I applaud them for going disc, but I give them 2 thumbs down for how they're gonna handle this.
I'm an Xbox head. Don't applaud them. Read the list, and
all right.
then
all right. We get into it. So first one. Disc or digital, both will be available same day, first day. So you still have the option to buy your disc, and you have your option to download it digitally.
Should let me download it digitally 2 weeks before the disc comes out. That's all I'm saying.
I do like that. That would be. I wouldn't say 2 weeks. Give me 3 days. Remember where?
Give me 2 weeks.
No,
man.
Remember where you had an option if you purchased Madden. What year was it? I think it was Madden 2010. If you purchased Madden 2010 online digitally, you were able to download the game 3 days before it's released. Man. I remember playing Madden 2010 or Madden 10 on a Sunday, the Sunday before it came out. That was amazing.
Man, give people incentives.
So I mean, but in the way it reads, it does say you'll be able to buy disc-based games at traditional retailers through Xbox Live on day of release. So that doesn't necessarily mean that, if you go digital, that you're not going to be able to go ahead and still get it a few days before either. That's a great incentive. And if Microsoft has it on their side, especially being a first-party developer, first-party publisher, it's probably something they should take advantage of if they really want to drive digital content.
They really want to drive sales, too. Yeah. So let's go to the next one.
All right. So next up, we got you will have the access to your entire games library for your Xbox One online through the cloud, no disc required. They don't say no disc required ever, but it is no disc required. In the way I think this is set up, so if you have a game, you obviously can install the game and have quicker access to it if you purchase it digitally. But if you purchase the game at a retailer,
but you can still install the game.
You can install the game, right?
Right.
Now, remember with this whole install when it came out with the new Xbox Elites and you could install the games to your hard drive.
It actually had enough hard drive space to do it.
Right, you can do that. But if you wanted to play, remember you had to have the disc in still first at the beginning.
Yeah, you still had to have the disc in. To read
They're saying no disc required. I still don't believe that it's truly no disc required.
It kind of just was to read the license or whatever.
Right. So now if they found a way to do this as a one-time thing, then that's great.
It works on the computers. They used to do that on computers all the time.
But don't you think they still have?
Then they reverted to using the disc because they wanted to cut down on
hacking.
Piracy, right?
Yeah, piracy and hacking and things like that. But don't you think just because of that same reason that even if you don't need a disc, you take the disc, initially install it, and you never need it again to play, you don't have to put it back in to go and access it from the cloud or from your hard drive. Don't you think there should be some... Yeah, exactly. Don't you think there should be there's going to be some sort of incremental check that you have this disc still?
You would think, maybe.
Because I don't think there's a way that I can go buy the disc and then never ever have the disc again. Because that would defeat the purpose of me having gone and gotten the disc. Right? So if I go back and play it again, say 6 months down the road, would I have to put that disc back in? Or would they just take my word for it that I still got it. It's in this case. It's on the shelf. Don't worry about it. I never gave it to my friend so he can go play it himself. And we'll get into why that's possible a bit later.
But they can do that.
And that makes sense. So we're actually come back to that one.
Xbox said, I can do that.
I can do that. All right. Let's come back to that one now. Next up, we got you can share access to your games with everyone inside your home.
If I got 15 people living with me in my home, they can play my game.
Yeah, and I think that's great because
in as me to play my game.
Right.
Okay.
And that's the one thing that whether you're logged on or not, or the relationship to you. And that was a very, very, very key point, I think, that had to be in this Xbox. Because right now in the 360...
relationship.
There's a huge problem with me going on my Xbox Live account and purchasing a DLC, or even DLC, actually. But me purchasing an arcade game. Let's just base this on an arcade game. Say I purchase a 400-point arcade game.
No, you get State of Decay.
Okay, so I purchased State of Decay.
Okay.
On my console. You're my brother. You live in the same house as me. You play on the same console as me.
Right.
But when you sign in...
it says I can't play that game.
You can't play that game because you didn't buy it. That was literally... that was cheating your customers. That was cheating your households that you count Xboxes in. You don't count how many Xboxes out there. You're actually counting how many households have Xboxes. That's what you're counting. So if you're counting that, why are you denying the players of that household to play the game? Xbox One, they seem to have solved that.
Did Xbox 360 fix that yet?
I don't think they ever fixed that. I don't see a fix in that.
I'm going to test that.
I don't see a fix. The last time I tried it, I didn't see a fix in it. We found out that the only way we can make it work was putting the game onto a memory unit, a memory card. And then regardless of what console or what user you signed into, you can access the game off that memory stick because the memory stick was then tied to the console and not to the user.
I got you.
It's weird, so I don't know if they really actually fix it to be on a hard drive and work that way or not, but that's out there. But I do like the fact that anybody in your household can go play the game, whether you bought it or not. It's your entire library.
No more I come back to my campaign and I'm like totally started over, or I'm somewhere I'm totally lost, like I wasn't there.
There you go. You know what's going on. You know what's happening.
Each user gets their own.
So next they have you could trade in and resell your disc-based games. So this one I actually have to read.
How am I going to sell my digitally downloaded game?
Let me answer that. They said we designed Xbox One so game publishers can enable you to trade in your games at participating retailers. Microsoft does not charge a platform fee to retailers, publishers, or consumers for enabling transfer of these games. That's it. Now, they said Microsoft does not charge anything to enable the transfer of the games.
But does that say participating people?
But does that say that the retailer doesn't charge you something? Because if
that's the middleman now.
And that's where it gets tricky, because we get into the next step here, and it says you can give your games to your friends. That is an actual bullet point. You can give your games to your friends. Just like I do now. Oh, you want to play my Call of Duty?
Let me see your Call of Duty.
Take my Call of Duty. Play some Call of Duty.
Thank you.
Have a good time with it.
I'm going home.
Now you're friend number one. According to Xbox One, I can do that. I can only do that with 8 other people.
8 people.
8 other people. That's it. I can only do that with 8 people.
Xbox One, why can't I just do that with...
It says... Xbox One is designed so game publishers can enable you to give your disc-based games to your friends.
Okay.
There's no fees charged as part of these transfers, but there are 2 requirements.
Okay.
You can only give them to people who have been on your friends list for at least 30 days. No problem. You're on my friends list for a while.
All right.
And, if I got a new friend, I'll keep them on my friends list for a while, just be able to share a game with them. They're my friend.
But what about...
But you gotta wait.
Requirement 2, each game can only be given once. Which means if I trade a game to you, we can't give that game to LEM.
Right. It can't be played.
You've already played it again. And that's the only time I could have done that.
But wait a minute. We didn't say give the game. We said trade the game.
No, it says give your games to friends. Not trade with friends. It says give your game to friends. Give your game
will consist of you.
Well, that's because you have that game now.
Yes. So I now have this disc.
And you gave me the game. And now I have that game. So you don't need the game anymore. You got it. You still got the full version of the game playing on your Xbox.
Wait.
And I still have the first person.
Do I?
Yes.
Because it said give the game. Not loan the game or borrow the game. And it can only be done once. Does that mean I can't take the game back?
People, though.
That's sharing the game when you're talking about sharing the game with. And those 10 people come in when we talk about...
But is that
when 10
they
people
say,
at a time, or is that 10 people in general?
You're confused. Listen, as soon as the game leaves his console and goes into yours, that's it. That's the game's one time.
But can I get it back?
Of course, because you have the game. You're the owner. And I'm sure that there's a codec or something that they're going to be reading. Now, when they say sharing, means that you can sign in under that circle and play the downloaded content. You wouldn't have the game. You would have it on this shared network.
Okay.
For you to have the physical copy, it could only go to one more console. So Braz gives you the game. P90 can't give it to nobody else. That game's worthless.
So that's the other point. Giving your family access to your entire library of games at any time or anywhere. Just like today, a family member can play your copy of, for example, Forza Motorsport at a friend's house. Only now, they will not just see Forza, but they will see all your shared games. You can always play your games, and any one of your family members can be playing from your shared library at any given time. You can do that with up to 10 family members.
Now, did you hear that big point? They can see your copy.
They can see your shared games, too.
Yes, but
so that means you can block some games.
Your copy, though. Nothing original, not a hard copy.
Right.
To the copy that's
just
on
a copy.
Your console.
And because of that is the reason why now.
So what PSN is already doing right now.
This is the reason why we have to do some math here, and we don't even have to do the math. But when you think about the math and you think about exponentials, right?
Okay.
This is the reason why I believe that if I were to give you a copy of my game and you put it into
10 more people,
you can share it with 10 more people, which is the reason why I don't think I could take that game back from him and still share it with my 10 people. Because at that point, now there's 20 people playing this one copy of a game.
Right, but you still own the game.
Yeah, no.
But that's why they're not going to allow that. If you're telling me with these two options, these two bullet points, if I combine them, that means one disc copy can be played by 20 people, not just 10 people.
Well, who's to say how much the games are?
Well, no.
We're not even getting into that. We're not even going to get into that until later this fall.
They might go up a little, but no, you do understand. The 10 people that can play doesn't mean that you're giving the hard copy to those 10.
I'm not giving it. I'm not giving it to them. Right?
No, they're just on your network.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so then you have the hard copy and you have your 10 friends.
Okay.
And then I give him the hard copy.
It would be no sense to give Paul the hard copy because he already has the game.
Why would it not? Because he's already in my circle. But why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it make sense to take advantage if both are possible at the same time? Then why would it not make sense, even if he's in my circle, to give him the hard copy so he can go and share with 10 other people and we can grow our circle?
Well, because probably, and this is developing as we speak, what probably is happening is that they since it's online based and everything's on the cloud, they're probably tracking their hard copies now, which only up to 2 consoles can play that hard copy without being in each other's circle. So if you give Paul the game, his console wouldn't be able to play.
But you know why he has to be in my circle anyway? Because he's already had to be on my friends list for 30 days.
Right.
So he's likely already in my circle.
So there you go.
So when that happens, this is the reason why I'm not saying that both of these can exist.
$120 game.
I don't think that both of these can or won't exist at the same time. Both options will exist. You can share it with 10 other family members or 9 other family members, including yourself. That's 10. And then I can give the game to P90. But once I give that game to him, and he goes and loads that game into his console,
You're 10
I
people.
can no longer take the game back because that can only have transferred the console one time.
But you still
it can't transfer
play
back
the
to
game,
me.
Right, so the
You're
owner
still
could
able
never
to play the game.
That my license gets turned off as soon as I give you the disc.
Yep.
My license is gonna get turned off.
So you're 10
the only way you're gonna be able to play my game.
Your 10 people can't
and my
play
10 people
anymore.
can't play it either.
But you could play because you're still on my friends list.
Now, me and my 10 people become your 9 people. If I give you the game,
it's getting real.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
real. Like they're just
there's a loophole here somewhere. There's a loophole there.
They're
gonna plug that in. They're gonna plug that in.
Our job is to find that loophole.
Because basically it means that if we can go back and forth with that game, then not just giving it to you as a loan. I mean, giving it to you permanently, and I never want that disc back. But if I loan you that hard disk, you had a potential to share with 10 people or 9 people, and I had a potential to share with 9 people, and now that's 20 people playing the game. Microsoft will not allow that. And maybe I just spilled the beans, and now they know. And now they know.
There goes when you have to have the disc in your system to play it.
And that's it. I think that's still going to be it. You're going to need to have that disc, and maybe you don't need to have the disc. But as soon as the disc goes to you and gets logged onto your console, that hard disc goes to you and gets logged to your console. Then at that point, my license gets turned off online, whether I installed it only on my hard drive or not.
Now here goes another question, because all this stuff is just gonna keep leading. Thanks a lot, Microsoft. If I want to play the game, do you have to be playing the game?
Not at the same time. What are you playing it from my cloud? As a friend?
Yeah, I'm your friend. Say it's a multiplayer.
No,
game.
according to
if you buy
this,
Call of Duty 8 and I'm your friend, I can play Call of Duty 8 now for free without buying the game because I'm on your friends list. I'm in your 8 or whatever.
You're in my family. You're in my family circle. You're in my family circle. Yes.
And then now I have the ability that I have family circle playing the game, and now I can give this game. Oh, I can't. I was gonna say give it to you, and that's what we're saying. You expand and make a new family circle with the game.
No, I already had the game, right? That's what you just said. I have the game. I have Call of Duty 8.
Okay, and you gave it to me, and I
shared it with you as a family member.
Okay.
We got to use the right terminology here. So I shared it with you as a family member.
So what do you do if you're sharing it with a family member that's your friend? You has to. It's crazy.
I don't think they have to be your friend to be in your family circle. 30 days. No, that's only if I give you the hard copy of the game.
Oh, see. Thanks a lot, Microsoft.
That's giving versus sharing.
I just want to know who has the game. Who has the game? Who's giving it to who? Who cares who has the game?
It might as well be on live and just play it on the server. Yes. And I just go and get it. You know
what? And this is how they're gonna make that disk drive. They're gonna make that obsolete because people are just gonna be sick and tired of just. Yeah, nobody's gonna buy disc games anymore. It's gonna be worthless.
This is how they kill the disc.
Yes.
This is how they kill the disc. They make it hard. Right, they make it hard to have a disc. But you bring up a good point, and this is where we'll close out. This is the question we want to leave you guys with and figure out how they're gonna solve that one. If I buy Call of Duty 8, you're on my family circle, and you're playing Call of Duty 8. Can we play Call of Duty 8 at the same time? No. The question is, can we play it at the same time? Can we go into a lobby together and go play this game?
All as a team.
That's what I'm saying. Now, can I get my clan of family members all playing the game out of my cloud while I'm playing the game too?
That's a lot of Xbox Ones in your house, man.
No, but remember, they don't have to be in my house. These are family members. They don't have to. They say anytime. They say anytime and anywhere. Well, so you can have your console somewhere as long as you're in my family circle. You can access that game from my cloud. If you access the game, can I access the game at the same time? And if we do access the game at the same time, can we sign in separately?
It's family members in your household.
No.
You should be able
to. Your family access to your entire library anytime, anywhere. Up to 10 members of your family can log in and play from your shared games library on any Xbox One.
Braz, I think we covered that when you guys explained. When you guys explained to me about the campaign modes, like we're not gonna.
Xbox Ones.
We're not gonna.
You don't have to have 10 Xbox Ones. You just have to know 9 other people with the Xbox One.
You're not gonna sign in and play my campaign just because we're on the same network. So it's probably on the same level. I'm gonna sign into mine using your network and access your stuff, but under my username. So we would have our own downloadable content.
Right. But then at the same time, can we both go hop into a multiplayer lobby?
I would hope so that they would integrate that. It's already there.
Let's see if it can happen. Let's see if it can happen.
Is
it hurting your
I'm gonna
head?
have like 4 Xbox Ones at home.
Lucky you.
Is our Xbox on? All right, our Xbox is on. All right, that's enough Xbox One talk. We'll get into more of this after.
We already
E3.
got 3 Xbox 360s.
We already got our family circle in.
Should be 4 Xbox Ones at home, 1 on each TV, even in the basement, and 2 people playing on each one.
Why are you still stuck on the Xbox? You have to have all these Xbox Ones in the same house. That's what they're saying. You don't have to be in the same house.
Well, no, that's because
LEM could be at home. I could be at home. You're at home.
Right.
We're in the same family circle.
And then my son wants to play. My youngest son wants to play. Jonathan wants to play.
Why would you get them all Xbox One just to play? Why not play split screen?
We got exactly. So I'm playing on big screen because I'm not splitting my screen.
Okay.
So then someone else is gonna split their screen, and then there's another.
You know, that sounds like your own. That sounds like a real personal problem you got going on there.
I'm splitting screens.
Don't nobody.
Man.
Everybody in your house sounds selfish.
We need full screen action, man. You playing on? Let's split your.
Remember
screen.
when we were little and we were playing
man.
Sega Genesis and we had to pass the remote? Get back to passing the fucking remote and stop buying more Xbox consoles.
Just split your screen and we'll play.
Stop buying more consoles. Learn to share and pass the remote.
So what's 82 divided by 2?
Why? 41?
That's what we're playing on. 2 41-inch screens right here.
No. What? You're not playing on my screen.
Look.
I'm going to be as selfish as you.
See?
No, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to tell you to take your ass home and turn on your Xbox One and you can go access the game. You ain't got to sit up here and play on half a screen. Go home. We'll get on and play it.
Brianna's going to be getting older soon. She's going to want to play the game. Your son's going to be getting older soon. She's going to want to play the game. How many more... He wants to play the game. How many more Xbox Ones are you going to have to buy?
0, because they're going to learn to share.
Y'all going to take turns.
You're going to take turns.
What about when you want to play? Get the hell off the system.
Yeah, that's bottom line. I like that one. I like that line. I'm going to actually note that one and keep it in my back pocket. So when they do get these years later and want to play some Xbox or Call of Duty 13, I'm going to tell them, get the hell off. I want to play. If you want to play, you need to go down the street to your friend's house who got an Xbox One and access my library.
And what if they're good enough to actually you want them to be on your team and you're like, okay.
Go down your friend's house on their Xbox One and hop in his lobby right here. That's what it is.
His son's going to have an Xbox One in his room.
He probably will. What can I say? But, I mean, no, he's going to have a PS4. You know what? Like, back off. You kind of slipped that one past me, huh?
He agreed.
You slipped that one past me. All right.
He agreed.
All right. What are we gonna play tonight? We're gonna play a little what is this game called? State of Decay.
Sure. You want to see some gameplay? Well,
I want to check it out. I gotta check it out.
Then
Is this controller 1? Bam.
Controller 1.
Am I playing or? I went into
Not
Need for
online.
Speed. I went into Need for Speed.
We should be able to play offline.
I don't think. Yeah, you don't have to be online for this, right?
No, you should be able to play offline. Your achievements just don't save.
I was playing Need for Speed. It's a demo. Why would your achievements save anyway?
Because you just would. It's not a demo. It's a trial period of the real actual game.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you get to continue where you left off if you purchase the game.
Okay. Let's see if we can find this here. State of Decay. Trial.
You
I think we got
do
the.
you notice how when you're not online, none of your icons load for pictures and other things like that?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Now I do. Whoa, this got a lot. Whoa.
Blood.
Intense violence, blood, gore, sex, nudity. What?
Hey man, this is the apocalypse, man. What are you thinking?
Where's the sex at?
Are we
some
small?
zombies? Is there zombie sex?
Are we small down here? No, we're still mainframing.
All right.
So we got this.
We're gonna get a logo up really quick while we get this started.
Right there. Let that be there. Perfect.
We can go to the ITV.
We got thumbs up from LEM.
All right, let's see if we can get smaller.
Man, there we go, LEM.
Turn it off really quick. Turn it off and let me get there first. So
Cut me out. Yeah, cut me off and then bring us back when you sit.
We had that all muted up, so everybody heard us. All right, here we go. I'm playing this. You just gonna walk me through it?
Yeah, because you need to experience this.
All right, starting.
I experienced this already.
Where's my volume? I need some sound.
Sound remote.
Where's the remote?
Remote's behind your iPad.
Oh yeah, bam. I should have known. It was all my fault.
You pay attention and read the screen. They're talking to you.
I need to eat a snack temporary stamina boost. Okay.
Some good sound.
Okay.
Nice one, Magno. She
A lot
said,
of
shut
loading.
up. Nice one.
Well, stop talking or typing. I like that little bird. Look like a skull. You see that? Does anybody see the skull in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just me. Because everybody got quiet when I said it.
Here we go. Here you are. You dropped it. Ooh. They're vicious. Look at that. It's just like Walking Dead.
I like that. Where'd the other one go? Where's he at?
Use your cameras.
beat his ass.
You okay?
Look, that is a black man.
Yeah, he's pretty dark right there.
I thought that was Ludacris' voice at first, but
Ludicrous. Alright, we just turn some brightness up on our end. Alright, where did it say I gotta go?
the blue dot on your map. You have to go that away. Use a digital pad to look at your journal and reviews and things like that. Press up on your D-pad while there's no zombies around so you can actually see
Oh,
what's going on.
okay.
I like how they kept it like a comic book at the same time, man. It's pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of
I need some more cardio.
Walking Dead. Oh, look at that! You had some perks and things. So you see that these are the details of the game engine and the physics and the things. We'll say mechanics that make the game so unique, and you actually learn them relatively quickly. It's not like it's hard to assimilate into your control of the character. So you can stay low and keep quiet by holding B. And now you can let go of B. Now you can let go. There you go.
Oh, you just hold it down for a second. Okay.
Yeah. Move into the bush while crouched to hide completely. So you can actually hide. So there's a game physic
I don't see the bush. Oh, there's
that
the bush.
you can use to your advantage in this game. If there's something going on, hey man, that's just too many zombies, or I'm running low on health, I have no stamina, what else could it be? My weapon's too weak to take on that many people, because your weapon, once you use it so many times, will break.
What did it say, LB and Y?
Yes. Go help him out. Woo! Hold LB and then press Y. Yeah, that's the finisher.
Oh, okay. I gotta do a finisher. Hold on, I gotta find me another zombie. Oh, there's one walking.
Well, you want to kind of creep up on that one then.
Should I? Oh.
And they gotta move for that one too. Hold LB and
Y, right? It's still Y.
yeah, and you can finish it.
Let's creep up on this boy.
Oh, another thing is
Oh, nice. He's still alive? His head is off.
the mechanics on the game also.
I took his
The
head
zombies are sound sensitive. You hit a bush, you run too hard, you drop a can, you throw firecrackers, you do things, you shoot a gun. So he heard that. Hold LB and press
I
Y.
was trying to. He came in and finished it for me.
Yeah, that's what they do right now. You got help. Don't forget, you do have objective. You love games with objectives. Hit it. Y. So now you see your stamina over there really low. You gotta wait till it goes up because you will get tired and your hits don't do anything, I believe.
Oh. Let me check this out over here. It should be good.
Hey, make me a hot dog while you're over there.
Can I do anything with this?
Yeah, you gotta press Y to search stuff if it'll pop up. Go around tapping Y on stuff. You can't do it yet until you go to the objective.
Oh. Okay, let's go to the objective.
Press left or right on the digital
snack,
pad.
Okay. I got snacks. That's it?
Well, for now, yeah, you got snacks, man. You know, we like potato chips.
Tater chips?
Yeah, speaking of which, do we got some snacks over here? Elian, what you got over there snacking on?
I don't even know.
He's eating some peanuts and Twizzlers.
Oh, you can't hear us.
Well, listen, asshole. All right, we don't want to be
When your partner has them, you just gotta hit Y.
Oh, okay.
Or X or something. You just hit them one time and you don't have a weapon. I think you should go inside. You don't have a weapon.
What's my weapon at?
Does it break? Hit X. I'll bring it out. There it is.
Oh, okay.
You have a stick, brother. You can jump right over that, brother. He got skills.
Oh, I'm supposed to go up here. Okay. I'm like, how do I get into the house?
So what's your take so far? How do you like it? Look at it. You get some graphics. You get to hide a brush.
The controls are kind of all over the place, though.
Yeah, they're there. You'll get to get used to them.
going on. There's more of them up here than I expected.
Man, can
We need to
anybody
sweep
tell
the
me
rest
what
of
the
the
hell
cabin
is
for
going on?
survivors.
Going on here. There's more of them up here than I expected.
Okay.
We need to
We'll see
sweep
what
the
we can
rest
do.
of the cabins for
We
survivors.
will? I appreciate it.
People, here I have
There's a
some
water
dinner.
tower out back, and there's a good view of the campground. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first.
Water
Got
tower
some
out back.
supplies in the
Good
locker
view
room
of the
there.
campground.
Take
Might
what
be
you need.
worth your while to
Stay
climb
safe.
up there and have a look around first.
There you go.
Supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need.
That's that. No, that no.
Oh, this is it here?
Yep, there it is. There you go. Well, look at there. A weapon.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh.
You have tool drawers. So if we look at the mechanics here on the top, you have bullets and ammunition.
Okay.
You have guns.
Okay.
You have hand-to-hand weapons.
Okay.
You have tools, guys, and I don't know what the last one is.
That is... Isn't it? That's not ammo. Those are supposed to be supplies. That's why I got
Just-
this out.
oh, yeah,
that's
just
why I got-
supplies.
Okay.
Medicine, food, snacks,
Snacks!
soda, Red Bull, Monsters.
All right, where do you say go after this?
So we want to go to this water tower out back. I see something on your map.
On the back?
I see something on your map. There's the water tower.
Looks like a good vantage point up there.
Hold LB to go faster.
Looks like a good vantage point up there.
Of course, that takes stamina.
I'm there. Gotta take a look around.
A vehicle.
I'm there. Gonna take a look around.
Industry supply store.
Oh, I like that.
Campsite.
I wish they would zoom in on it, though.
Campsite. Well, it doesn't have any binoculars. This looks like eye vision.
Well, if you don't got no binoculars, how you seeing that through the...
Come on, man. Come on,
looking
man.
at through the house?
This is a
And
game.
look, I'm gonna look at his neck, and then what do I discover? Oh, bam! There's a cabin in his neck.
Well, look at the graphics on the bright side.
And on his other shoulder, there's another cabin.
There's a building we want to check out.
And in his ear,
Building we want to check out.
I can see my house from here.
I think I've seen enough for now.
Now you can look at your map. We heard gunshots. There's the gunshots on the map. Oh, by the way, this is live. When you're looking at maps, stuff happens.
Okay.
You're looking at the map. A zombie can come eat you.
Oh, jeez.
So press go back to your map. You want to go to those gunshots, and you want to mark it.
I thought I did it. I did mark it.
Oh, gunshots.
Wow, look at that. I just run right through it.
Well, you have to do something. And another night, they just get in your way and tick you off.
Okay, where are the gunshots?
They're gunshots. Yep, gunshots. Distant gunshots. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let's go
That's
there.
your first objective.
Can I get the vehicle first?
No.
Why can't I get the vehicle?
That's to spoil the story, man.
Jump through this rock here.
Nah, that's not happening.
Oh, come on.
You see, he had floated like Jordan, man. And your stamina is running low. And if you come into contact with a walker, they're gonna eat you. You need high stamina to fight, brother.
All right.
Hanging around with LEM, he said brother like 75 times, so now I'm saying it.
All right, look. Are these graves? Oh, I want to see some grave sites. Jump over the log. Bang! Oh, that was nice. Did I just hear somebody? I heard a walker.
So, what's those one headphones that everybody was going crazy about?
Headphones?
Yeah, the gaming headphones that everyone goes crazy about. They were saying.
Oh, the Triton headphones?
Tritons? There was another name. I can't remember the name of them.
Oh, he jumped all the way down. You all right, dude?
He probably has a broken femur bone.
You can get broken bones?
You can get broke up, man. This game is all about survival. So it's like you're not meant to go. I like that. Like, what game was I playing? Oh, Zombie U. I just can't go around beating zombies' asses. I have to literally try to avoid them as much as possible and just kind of like do my missions and stuff. I just want to go around beating zombies' asses, man. I don't want to go do missions and stuff all the time, but I noticed that those zombies will kick your ass. I go kill about 3 zombies and I keep trying to find them. If my stamina's running low, I go to swing and he'll just land on me and I can't push him off or anything. He'll just eat me.
I can't speed this up.
It's a story, man.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man, this is boring.
You get to be... What's so boring about it? You just saved a hot chick in the zombie apocalypse that knows how to shoot a gun.
No, I'm sorry. This game's kind of boring to me.
Now I go over and talk to her.
Okay then. You want to take somewhere?
Now you can select to be her now.
Oh my gosh.
She has a gun.
What's the word?
You are no longer black man.
Okay. Oh, where's my gun? Okay.
That's your gun. You want to use your gun? Would you really shoot a zombie right now unsilenced?
Why not?
Go ahead.
I want Smash. I want to play a game.
Kill the Z.
Oh, look at that one coming.
Now, when you shoot...
Oh, nice.
When you shoot on the map, it white blip zombies. That means that they heard a shot. So that means they're going to be coming to the sound. So that's another part of the mechanics that...
Does she have any hand-to-hand weapons?
We'll check her inventory. Just press X. Just press X. There you go.
Okay.
She has a hatchet, brother.
Who else is coming? I saw the other one's coming.
Now go check out all them objectives that you have on the map now. You see how your map is?
No, we're gonna continue this on another day because this is
This is real life zombie apocalypse action.
Yeah, it's pretty boring in the zombie apocalypse.
Well, it's not gonna be fun in the zombie apocalypse.
Go back to the house, seriously?
No, it's not going back to the house.
That's what's blinking.
No, you have to go check out all the things that you targeted on the map. You have a public restroom, a campsite. All these places you go loot for stuff.
Are you serious? That's the point? Okay. We're gonna end this now, and see you guys next week on One Like to Play Live. Right?
I had a car.
You got to the car? You did get to the car?
I got to the truck.
Okay. Good for you. This is probably the reason I don't like zombie games. This gives me more reason not to like zombie games, actually. But I'm going to try it a little bit later. You say this is a 2-hour demo?
Yeah. For
and
all
I can't,
of us
I can't jump
lovers,
up. I can't jump up here.
For all of us zombie lovers, this is the perfect zombie game for us.
All right. How about you close this out? Close the show out, P90, and.
There's nothing else to say today except for game on.
Game on.
And she's tired.